This is Egon Spangler, clone number 27, and I'm coming to you with another reaction video. Today we're going to be doing Turn the Page by Bob Seger. April of 2025, Jeff Castellucci did a rendition of that, and I said, oh, Metallica did this. Well, you all told me, no, not the original artist. Metallica also did a cover of Bob Seger's Turn the Page. So today we're going to actually hear the original. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Thank you to palgrace for actually letting me know that this was the case. Once palgrace told me this, then a bunch of you guys chimed in and told me the same exact thing. So let's jump right into it.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moaning out his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through.
All right, before we actually get into the hook, I can see why you guys told me I need to watch this. This is absolutely amazing. A lot of people think disco from the 70s. There was a lot of music that was churned out from the 60s and 70s that was absolutely phenomenal. We can certainly get into that in another time, but the long and short of it is Bob Seger's voice, I recognize. As soon as he starts singing, I recognize it. He's got other works. I can't even think of him off the top of my head because that's just how my brain works. But at the same time, his voice is so unique. It's kind of like almost someone you would expect to be like, I don't know, like gruff, like a lumberjack, or like a welder or a car mechanic, something that they work with their hands, absolutely get down into it, and they sing like to get themselves through the day. And that's kind of what I get from him. He's about as American as they come. Let's face it. His voice, his cadence, the sound, yes, they're all similar. However, having the saxophone start us off at the very beginning, definitely a different vibe compared to Metallica or Jeff Castellucci's renditions. What an amazing job. I am so glad you guys turned me on to this. Let's continue.
See, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing the star again. There I go, turn the page.
I like how he drew out the last note. You can tell that when he wrote this, because I'm going to make the assumption that he or some of his bandmates wrote this, that this is kind of like them dumping their thoughts, their brains onto a piece of paper of the feelings that they're going through. I mean, a lot of different bands did a lot of different songs about the grueling take on being on the road. Like, Highway to Hell by, was it AC/DC, if memory serves correctly? All these different bands at some point have actually commented about how taxing the actual on the road for a band was. Sure, there was a lot of glamour, a lot of lights, a lot of things that they saw as a positive, but a lot of people don't realize about the negatives as well. So that is interesting. Hi. My cat decided to come listen with me.
Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page.
Is it just me, or do you want to hear him sing rhythm and blues, R&B? Because I could certainly hear him singing the blues. He's got the perfect voice for it. It's gruff, like I said before, it's gruff, it's rough. But at the same time, there's a lot of soul in this, at least from my perspective. And I absolutely love how it's going. We got the old electric organs, we got drums, we've had a saxophone, we have them on the piano. There's all different parts to this. It all seems to come together so absolutely brilliantly.
Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed, with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again.
There it is.
Up on the stage, here I go, playing star again. There I go, there I go.
That was absolutely amazing. What a mega huge monster presence Bob Seger has. Like I said, I know I've heard, as soon as I heard his voice, I'm like, I've heard him in a lot of different songs. You guys can feel free to clue me in on which ones of them, and I'm sure I probably actually heard him. His voice is unforgettable. But hearing Turn the Page, which I first heard from Metallica, then Jeff Castellucci, and then going back to the original, I can understand why Metallica and Jeff wanted to pay homage to Bob Seger, because holy crap, it was absolutely freaking amazing. Um, what a musician, an amazing talent, and like I said, I would love to hear him doing R&B, rhythm and blues, because he's got the voice for it. Holy crap, he's got the voice for it. He's got the chops. And I couldn't help while the video was playing near the tail end saying, there it is. Because that whole, yes, just yes. Thank you so much for pointing me in the right direction. That's what this channel is about. This is going to be a journey. I want to hear different types of music, and holy mackerel, what a great way to do a spin-off from the air quotes usual acapellas and things like that. Thank you so much for recommending this. This is Egon Spangler, clone number 27. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe, the like button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Help me out in that regard. Everything is appreciated. Leaving a comment, let me know what you think of Bob Seger, as well as the songs that he's done. I know he had a lot of hits. I just can't remember them. Let me know in the comments below. Have a great one. See you in the next video.